set it off.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, today they've got the opportunity to polish off a season sweep of the series. They've met twice. They've won each of those contests. So it's an opponent they match up with pretty well.
And now they've started to make noise in their heads, too. I mean, they definitely have the upper hand mentally after those first two wins. And if they can come out and establish an early lead, I think they might be able to put this one away quickly.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart and Bradley the guards. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Sharp in at the three. Here's Barlow. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Celtics on D. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Just 4 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
Here's the dude. Last game, 26 points. Can't hit from in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here's Bradley to the right side. Smart kicks to Bradley. Here's Sharp. The layup missed. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he gets it to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. This is not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Bradley after the made shot from Chan. And it's Bradley off the drive. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Boston again missing. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stuckey dishes to Sloan. Chan passes to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's the dude, guarded by Bradley. No good from Chan.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Bradley. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Sloan off a bit from Chan. Sloan passes to Chan. Plenty of space. And the basket good. The dude's got his second basket.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris. Detroit with the ball. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. That's tipped. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it ties the game, Clark. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead we're right back to even.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Gray kicks to Muscala. To the left wing. Back to Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Kicks it to Mirotic. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Passes it to Gray. Here's Patton. Can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. .51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Olynyk with it, averaging 8 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a 3, and the basket good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I'd do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Now the pass to Patton. Here's Wolf. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Celtics leading by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Mirotic's shot is off.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.